Hi everybody, it's Shalene, and today we are going to work with the Neo Color 2 by Karen Dash. Quite a few of you have asked me to do a review on these, a tutorial, so that's what we're going to do today. I forgot to get my paper towel going and a little bit of water. So how did everybody's Easter go? I had a really nice Easter. It was quiet. Scotty had to work. Justin had it off, so it was just him and I, and we went grocery shopping. Okay, so before I show you this, I'm going to show you what I colored for Jess's color along. So I finished the butterfly lady. Up. So there she is. I used Prismacolor pencils and a little bit of stickles on the stars, and I watched a YouTube video called Julie's Passion for Coloring, her YouTube channel, and this is the colors that she used. So I watched her to get a little bit of an idea of how to do this, and that's how it came out. I'm really pleased with it. So there's that, and then I started the second page out of this book. So there's that. It's the second page. And I'm sorry, you still can see the legs of my tripod. I've messed around with this tripod so many times that I don't know how to get it without the legs showing. So that's the other page. And then she also had added Kirby Rosanna's on her color lawn. So I'm going to work in the Mythomorphia with the Neo Color 2s. So, let's see. I'm going to work on this page here. Let's see if you'll be able to watch me. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to be working on this. I have my glass of water for me to drink. I have a paper towel ready. And I'm going to be using my Pentel water brush. I think I'll go put some more water in it. Just squeeze a little bit of the water out. This is what the brush looks like. And then I wipe it on the paper towel. Now there's two ways that you can use these crayons. I want to see which color I'm using first. I'm not sure. I don't think I want just brown. I might want ochre. What's this color? Russet. Let's go with the russet. Now there's two ways that you can use this. You can either color like this. You see what I'm doing? Yep. Okay, you can color in like that. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then you can take, always make sure you put paper behind, and you only want a tad of water. And then that will activate the watercolors. See how well that is? Now, a few people have been able to use the watercolors on these pages and it didn't bleed through. And Laura's had a problem, so I'm looking and nope, it's fine. So, and then the other way that you can use this is to take the tip of the crayon and just rub it on the brush. And then you can also color in a leaf that way. So let's go here. And you can color that way. Paint it with the watercolors. Obviously, if it was one-sided pages, you wouldn't have to worry about the water as much. But I don't have, I want to work on this. And yeah, it's just, I can see a little bit where the water was, but it's not really wet. It's just a shadow, and it'll be fine once that dries. So I'm going to continue to work on these leaves. Right now it is pouring out, so sometimes you might hear the rain. So it's just a light wash. Then when that's dry, I can go over it with colored pencils. And do some shading. Let's see, depending on how much you get the crayon on the tip, that's how dark it will be. Like when you do double-sided pages, I didn't this time, but always do a test page like in the back. Now I can see where the water rippled a little bit, but it's not, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not wet. So it'll be fine once it dries. But that's how you use the Neo 2s. You probably could use a regular paintbrush with water. Just be very light on the water when working in the two-sided coloring books. I haven't squeezed this at all to get the water out because I don't want much water. My recommendation is to buy the small set, or if you can get them in open stock, like on Blick.com. If you can get them in open stock in a store around you, buy a couple just to try them out. Yes, I know I went outside the lines. Hey, whatever. It's my book. I can do what I want. And nobody can tell me you did that wrong. Nobody. If you think you can, go right ahead, but you're mistaken. So I also love to read, and I've always read adult books. I think the only thing I had read of young adult was Harry Potter when they first came out, which I absolutely loved. And I wasn't reading as much for a couple years. So I got into it like 2 years ago, and I started watching booktube videos. And I got into the young adult fantasy books and read the Mortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare, and then the TV show was on Freeform channel for 2 seasons, so I DVR'd it, and so the past 2 weeks I've been watching that, so I'm all caught up. So when the next season comes on, I'll be able to watch it. But I loved the books. And I've been watching Bones since the very first day, and it was on the same time as another show I was watching, so I DVR'd it. And I have 1 or 2 more shows because the series finale was on last week, I believe. So I think I only have 1 or 2 episodes left, so I'll probably finish that tonight while coloring. And then I DVR'd off of HBO Big Little Lies. I haven't read the book yet, so I had to order it because I'm on hold forever on the library. So I got it off Book Depository, so that'll be coming in hopefully next week. Then I watch, well, I don't watch it, but there's another show that's been on Sci-Fi called The Magicians, and I believe it's the 2nd season that's on now that I've been DVRing that series, and I was on hold forever with the library on that. So I sent in the order with Book Depository for Big Little Lies and the first 2 books of The Magicians because it's a trilogy. They didn't have the 3rd book. So I'll wait. Maybe I'll have to pick the third one up at Barnes and Nobles. So once they're read, I will watch that show. Yep, my page is okay on the back. So again, like I was showing you, you can color it in. And you can make a mess like I'm doing. Where'd I get that from? Who knows? I must be a slob. You can just color it in. I don't know if you saw the post that Kirby Rosanis made, that this is the last Morphia book he will be doing. I think it also said he's got another coloring book coming out, and then after that he doesn't know what he's doing. So glad I bought them when I did. So are any of you doing Jess's color along, and how are you doing with it? I really liked doing the butterfly face. Like I said, I watched Julie's passion for coloring. And I give her credit because I used her ideas and the colors that she used. And again, I'm going to try this again where I'm coloring with the crayon. I hope this helps with those of you that asked me to do a tutorial on these. And I wanted to run an idea to everybody, because we all like to get together and color with other people, but it seems like those of us that color don't have anybody near us that color. So I thought about hosting a retreat here in Rochester, New York. We have an airport for those that would like to fly in. I would have it at a hotel. And book a conference room from Thursday morning through Saturday night. I would try to get a hold of a couple of the artists to see if they would draw up a couple of free pages for us to color during the retreat. There is right in one area on one road we have a Joann's, etc. We have a Michael's and an AC Moore and the art store, which carries these Neos and the polychromos and the Prismacolors. They carry a lot of stuff, and their prices are about the same as Dick Blick. So I thought about doing that, and if I did it, it would be for next year, like in May. So this way it gives all of you time to save, to shop around. If you're going to fly in, you can shop around. But I would like to do that have it every year. But I just need to know if I have enough interest to do it. I go to cross retreats every year. They're always at the same resort in Myrtle Beach, and it's there because the hostess lives there. The one that puts on the retreat lives there. So it will never be anywhere else. So if I did this, it would always be in Rochester. But I wanted everybody's opinion on it. I would have to charge a registration fee that would cover the cost of the conference room and some little goodies that I would like to put together. But I thought that would be a lot of fun. I know the cross-stitch ones I've gone to are a blast. And if any of you that would come, if you want to do a class, I'm teaching on watercolors or skin tones. If there's anything that you want to teach, let me know. It can be free. You can charge. I would need to know to let everybody else know if there would be a fee for it or if you would do it for free. Because it's your time. And if we did a class, they would have to either bring their own supplies or we would have to kit things up and charge them. So I thought it would be fun. The cross-stitch retreats are a blast. We just sit around and we stitch and talk. We get ideas from each other. We swap. It's different with cross stitching because we're not coloring the pattern, so we swap patterns when we're done with them. So there isn't any way to swap coloring books unless you have some you don't like and you want to swap. But other than that, if you can print up free ones that you see that you want to share, we can do that. I thought, we could find a couple of pages that maybe we all could color together. Just would like to do something fun like that. And the amount of people. One of the cross-stitch retreats I go to, there's only like 50 of us, and then There's a couple others. The one I go to in Myrtle Beach, there's 100 to 150. But I think for the first year, I want to start out small. And keep it under 100. You would have to book your own rooms. You can share if you want to. It keeps down on the costs. You'd have to know the person really well. But yeah, it's just a small idea. Everybody's talking about how they don't have anybody close by that they can color with. You know, and if you bring your pencils, maybe others can try them to see if they like them before they buy. You know, like the Prismacolors and the Polychromos, or even these Neos. If people try them out, if people are willing to show, then they would know. And then, you know, we see people coloring in coloring books, and then we don't have them. We're just going to want to go out and buy them. So I think I hear a couple of you yelling, check the back of the page. Okay. Here's the back of the page. Here's the back of the page. Can you see it? No water through. It's looking good. Also, if any of you watch my videos that live in Western New York and you'd like to get together once in a while somewheres, I am willing to do that too. Libraries, a lot of Michael's has the back rooms that you're allowed to use. I know some of the Wegmans have rooms also, or even at a park somewhere when it's nice out. Yeah, I'd like to get a hold of the companies that make these and maybe some of the pencils and that, and see if they are willing to send some things to the retreat that I can do as door prizes. Maybe a couple coloring books. now that you've seen me do this tutorial, let me know if there's any other ones you want to see. I don't know why this one's not coming out as nice. I know you see me mostly use my Prismacolors. I only have like 6 polychromos, so I really wouldn't do a review yet on those till I get more of them. I do have Crayola watercolors. Let's see what else. I have the Derwent Inktense pencils. I have the Marco Refines. Although I am missing 2 because my dog ate 2 of them. I have my pastels that I use for background. And I do have my portfolio from high school and middle grade school of what I've drawn. If anybody ever wants to see that, what I did when I was younger, I am more than happy to pull that out sometime. Okay, I see a few spots that I missed with the brown. I also will be doing another color lawn next month. I still have to go through the pictures and pick a winner for the giveaway from my color lawn. Oh boy. so that's how you use these. And I hope that helped. And my back side is not saturated, and it's fine. So now I can go on and I can use colored pencils over the top of this when it dries. I don't know if I'll do the whole back of, if I'll do all of this in watercolor. I think I'm done with the watercolors, and the rest of it I'm just going to do pencils. But, yep, that's how you use the Neocolors. I love them. They are very soft like a crayon. Like I said, there's two ways. You can color it and then use the water pen, or you can use the tip onto the water pen. Water brush, I should say. Then you can just dip it in a bowl of water, get the color gone. But yeah, you leave the water in for next time. You don't need to take it out. That's how you do that. And I will finish this page after I finish that clock on the other one, the watch, the pocket watch. So, yeah, I really like this book. I can't wait to finish this. So, if you liked this video, please click on like. You can leave a comment. You can email me anytime. My email is linked down below. And please join my Facebook group. Please don't send me a friend request to my personal Facebook, but please join my Facebook group. The more the merrier. Everybody's very nice in there. There's no right or wrong way to color. We have all different people, different ways of coloring. It's in different levels of coloring. It's just supposed to be for fun, and everybody will encourage you. Everybody's very encouraging in the group. So, that's that for today. Click on subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me, and don't forget to hit that little bell next to subscribe, because that will let you know when I put up a new video. And I will be doing another video on Saturday, probably in the morning. I am getting together with my mom and my friend Kathy to color at my mom's house. So we're gonna meet for lunch first at Applebee's, and then go to my mom's. But I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.